Hare Krishna. Welcome to the Monday morning Govindadvipa in Ishrat Island discussion on Srimad Bhagavatam. We will be reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 9, entitled The Passing Away of Bhishma Deva, text 14. Before we start the discussion on this verse, let's sing Jai Radha Madhava. Jai Radha Madhava Kunda Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunda Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivara Dhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivara Dhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunda Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunda Bihari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivara Dhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivara Dhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivara Dhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunda Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunda Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda Shri Radhe. Jaya Nitai Sachinandana Gaura Hari, Nitai Sachinandana Gaura Hari. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivrajakaacharya Ashtotra Shada Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, नामाचार्य श्रीला हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय, मथुरा धाम की जय, जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय, मायापुर धाम की जय, गंगा माई की जय, यमुना माई की जय, तुलसी देवी की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, सामवेद भक्त वृंद की जय। All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtavatale. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtavatale. Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin iti namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine. निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणी। सर्वं श्री कृष्णार्पणमस्तु। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 9, entitled The Passing Away of Bhishma Deva, Text 14. The verse is Sarvam Kala Kritam Manye Bhavatam Chayata Priyam Sapalo Yad Vashe Loko Vayoriva Ghanavalihi. Sarvam Kala Kritam Manye Bhavatam Chayat Apriyam Sapalo Yad Vashe Loko Vayoriva Ghanavalihi. Sarvam Kala Kritam Manye Bhavatam Chayat Apriyam Sapalo Yad Vashe Loko Vayoriva Ghanavalihi. Word by word, Sarvam, all this, Kala Kritam, done by inevitable time, Manye, I think, Bhavatam cha, for you also, Yat, whatever, Apriyam, detestable, Sapalaha, with the rulers, Yat Vashe, under the control of that time, Lokaha, everyone in every planet, Vayoha, the wind carries, Eva as Ghanavalihi, a line of clouds. Translation. In my opinion, this is all due to inevitable time, under whose control everyone in every planet is carried, just as the clouds are carried by the wind. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. There is control by time all over the space within the universe, as there is control by time all over the planets. All the big, gigantic planets, including the sun, are being controlled by the force of air, as the clouds are carried by the force of air. Similarly, the inevitable kala, or time, controls even the action of the air and other elements. Everything, therefore, is controlled by the supreme kala, a forceful representative of the Lord within the material world. Thus, Yudhishthira should not be sorry for the inconceivable action of time. Everyone has to bear the actions and reactions of time, as long as one is within the conditions of the material world. Yudhishthira should not think that he had committed sins in his previous birth and is suffering the consequence. Even the most pious has to suffer the condition of material nature. But a pious man is faithful to the Lord, for he is guided by the bona fide Brahmana and Vaishnava, following the religious principles. These three guiding principles should be the aim of life. One should not be disturbed by the tricks of eternal time. Even the great controller of the universe, Brahmaji, is also under the control of that time. Therefore, one should not grudge being thus controlled by time, despite being a true follower of religious principles. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। नाम श्रेष्ठं मनमपि शचिपुत्रम् अत्र स्वरूपम् रूपं तस्याग्रजं मुरुपुरीं माथुरीं गोष्ठावती राधाकुण्डं गिरिवरं महो राधिका माधवाशं प्राप्तो यस्य प्रतितकृपया श्रीगुरुं तं नतोऽस्मि। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरु वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च अददङ्गस्तृणं दन्ते इदं याचः पुनः पुनः श्रीमन्रूपपदाम्भोजं धूलिस्यां जन्म जन्मनि। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकाकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. So today we are discussing from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 9, Text 14. Sarvakala kritam manye bhavatam cha yada priyam sapalo yadvashe loko vayoriva ganavalihi. In my opinion, this is all due to inevitable time, under whose control everyone in every planet is carried, just as the clouds are carried by the wind. This is being said by Bhishma Deva to Yudhishthira Maharaj. So the context here is Yudhishthira Maharaj is grieving after the war the loss of all the soldiers who died in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And is going to Bhishma Deva, who is lying down in Sharashaya, the bed of arrows. And Yudhishthira is going to take instructions from Bhishma Deva. And in this verse, Bhishma Deva is saying that Sarvakala kritam manye bhavatam cha yada priyam sapalo yadvashe loko vayoriva ghanavali. Sarvakala kritam manye. So Bhishma Deva is saying that everything is going under the influence of time. That this is an extremely important point to understand. That time is controlling everyone in this material universe. Krishna actually mentions in Bhagavad Gita, Kalosmi, Loko Pravriddha. So Krishna mentions that he himself is the time. And he actually mentions to Arjuna in another verse, he says that Nimitta Matra Bhava Savya Sachin. Maya Mayaiva Vihitani Hi Eva. Tasmat Tvam Yasho Labhasva. Jitva Shatrum Bhuntva Rajyam Samruddham. Mayaiva Vihitan Hi Eva Nimitta Matra Bhavam Savya Sachin. So Krishna says to Arjuna that, O Arjuna, you fight the battle. Tasmatvam Yasho Labhasva, and you gain the fame. You fight the battle and you gain the fame. All these warriors in the Jitva Shatrum Bhuntva Rajyam Samruddham. So Krishna mentions that all these warriors have already been killed by me. Mayeva Vihitan Hi Eva. So already that has happened. Nimitta Matram Bhava Savya Sachin. This is the most important point, that one just has to become an instrument of the Lord. So one can either become an instrument of the material energy, or one can either become an instrument of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. The choice is up to the living entities to decide whose instrument the living entity wants to become. Krishna mentions in Bhagavad Gita, Daivi Hyesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya Mameva Ye Prapadyante Mayam Etam Tarantite. This material energy is extremely difficult to overcome. Duratyaya. And Krishna actually says, Mama Maya. It is my material energy, my energy. It is extremely important to understand that the material world is actually an energy of the Lord. Mama Maya Duratyaya. So Krishna is the controller of all the energies. He is not only all the energies, and he is the supreme personality of Godhead. This is confirmed by Parashara Muni, who is father of Vyasadeva. Aishwaryasya samagrasya viryasya yashasashriya jnana vairagyayos chaiva sannam iti pagangana. So Krishna is full of Aishwarya, Aishwaryasya, all the riches, Samagrasya, Viryasya, strength, Yashasa, fame, Shriya, beauty, Jnana, knowledge, and Vairagya, renunciation. So Shad Aishwarya Purna Bhagavan. It is. So Krishna is full of 6 opulences. Shad Aishwarya Purna Bhagavan. And he is the possessor of Natasya Karanam Karanam cha Vidyate. Natat Samas cha Abhyatikas cha Drishyate. Parasya Shaktir Vividhaiva Shruyate. Swabhaviki Jnana Bala Kriyacha. This is said in the Vedas about how the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the controller of everything. So he does not need to do anything. Natasya karanam karanam cha vidyate. So Krishna does not need to do anything. Everything swabhaviki jnana bala kriyacha. It is said in the Vedic statement that all the activities are going on spontaneously through the multifarious energies of the Lord. Parasya shaktir vividhaiva shruyate. So he has got multifarious energies which are creating wonderful natural, the whole nature is going on. Maya dhyakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam hetu nanena kaunteya jagat viparivartate. So Krishna mentions in Bhagavad Gita that under my direction, Maya adhyakshena, under my direction, prakritim suyate sacharacharam. The material nature is creating, is generating all these changes that are happening in the material nature. Under whose direction it is happening? Krishna says, under my direction. Maya adhyakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam chara acharam. So chara is all the living entities who are movable, and achara is all the living entities who are not movable. For example, the plants and vegetation. So both the living entities that are movable and the living entities that are not movable are working under the direction of Krishna. Jagat hetu nanena kaunteya jagat viparivartate. So this is so under Krishna's direction, all these changes are ongoing. And Krishna actually mentions in Bhagavad Gita, Kalosmi, I am the time. And here, Bhishma Deva is mentioning Sarva Kala Kritam Manye, that everything is going under the direction of the time. And who is the controller of the time? Krishna. So time has got past, present, and future. So Krishna mentions in Bhagavad Gita that Sarvasya Chaham Hridi Sannivishta Mata Smritir Jnanam Apohanam Cha Vedaisya Sarver Ahameva Vedyo Vedantakrit Vedanta Vedeva Chaham Vedaham Samatitani Vartamani Cha Arjuna Bhavishyani Cha Bhutani Mam Tu Vedana Kaschana. So Krishna mentions that Vedaham Samatitani, that I know everything. Vartamani cha Arjuna, I know the present, Bhavishyani cha bhutani. I know the future and I know the past. Mam tu vedana kaschana. Krishna says that, but no one knows me. So this is the transcendental position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna can only be known through devotional service. Ananya cheta satatam yo mam smarati nityasha tasyaham sulabha partha nitya yuktasya yogina. So Krishna mentions that one who is constantly thinking, ananya cheta satatam yo, ananya cheta. So ananya is uninterrupted, incessant. Cheta satatam yo. Cheta is through mind. So one who is incessantly thinking in the mind, satatam, again constantly, yo, mam smarati nityasha. One who is thinking, smarati, nityasha, again, always. Tasyaham sulabha partha. So Krishna says that for such a person, I am easily obtained. Sulabha. Nitya yuktasya yogina. So who is such a person who is always engaged in my devotional service? Yoga. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam tyaktva dhananjaya siddhya asiddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yogam uchyate. So Krishna mentions that to Arjuna that one has to do the work in association with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yogastha, in through the linking with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There is yoga and there is viyoga. Yoga is when one is linking with someone else, and viyoga is when one is in separation from someone. So Krishna mentions to Arjuna that one has to do the work in association with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam tyaktva dhananjaya. This is a very important point. Sangam tyaktva. Sangha is attachment. So one has to give up attachment. Karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalahetur bhur mate sangotsva akarmani. So Krishna mentions that the most important thing is to do the duty. Karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Without brooding over what result I'm going to get. The result is always available. It might be a result that we are looking for, or it might be a result that is ordained to us through time, through the intentions of our actions. So Krishna mentions that one has to just do the activities, ma phaleshu kadachana, without. So here, Yudhishthira Maharaj is lamenting about the result that has come out of the war of Kurukshetra. And Srila Prabhupada concludes the purport by saying that, therefore, one should not grudge being thus controlled by time, despite being a true follower of religious principles. It's an extremely important conclusion by Srila Prabhupada. One should not grudge. The time always tests every living entity, especially the people who are following religious principles. They are tested even more. Let's take an example. Who is given harder tests in a school or in a college or in a university? The student who is performing very well. Their level of tests. So the teacher has to cater to all different types of students. Some students would not be performing well. So they have to be given the tests that are at their level. The students who are performing a little bit more better, they are given a little bit more higher tests at their level. And then the student who is performing at the top level is given the test is given the challenges that the top level of the student can actually achieve. It is similar with the challenges that are faced by the living entities. So we see, so there is the story of Satyavadi Harishchandra, who is coming in the line of Sri Ram, Ram's dynasty. He had to go through so many troubles, trials, and tribulations because he was on the path of truth. But one of the greatness of being in that path, dharma, dharmo rakshati rakshita. This is a statement in Vedas which says that one who protects dharma, the dharma protects that person. Dharmo rakshati rakshita. Rakshita is one who is protecting the dharma, and rakshati is the dharma protects that person. So it is a reciprocal relationship. As Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, ye yatha mam prapadyante tams tathaiva bhajamyaham mama vartamanu vartante manushya partha sarvasha. So whoever is surrendering to the Lord in whatever way, the Lord is reciprocating to the person in the same way. So the tests are actually a way for the living entity to understand that the material world is dukkhalayam ashashvatam. Mamupetya punarjanmam dukkhalayam ashashvatam napnuvanti mahatmana samsiddhim paramam gata. Krishna mentions in Bhagavad Gita that who are the Mahatmas? The Mahatmas understand that this material world has got punarjanmam. So one has to take birth after birth in this material world. And it is dukkhalayam. It is an abode of misery. And ashashvatam. It is temporary. So napnuvanti mahatmana. Therefore, a Mahatma is not attached to the material world. Then what does the Mahatma do? Samsiddhim paramam gata. So the Mahatma is always aiming for the perfection in relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Samsiddhim paramam gata. And always looking forward to the paramagati, to the supreme destination, going back home, back to Godhead. Mahatmanastu mam partha daivim prakritim ashrita bhajan tananya manaso gyatva bhutadim avyayam. There is another verse about Mahatma, the great souls. So they are, Krishna says that Mahatmanastu mam partha daivim prakritim ashrita. So they are under the protection of the divine energy of the Lord. And what do? They engage in bhajanti ananya manaso. So again, ananya. They are constantly engaging in loving devotional service of the Lord. And what is the reason they are doing it? Gyatva bhutadim avyayam. Understanding that Krishna is the origin of the whole uh, everything, the whole universe, and he is inexhaustible. Aham sarvasya prabho matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. This is another verse where it is giving an understanding of how the Mahatma is engaging in devotional service. Bhava samanvita. With full transcendental ecstasy. How, knowing that Krishna is the origin of everything. Aham sarvasya prabho. Everything is coming from Krishna. Knowing that. Matta sarvam prabho. Iti matva. When someone knows this, bhajante ma. Such a person engages in my devotional service. How does such a person engage in my devotional service? Who is such a person? Such a person is Buddha. Very intelligent. And that intelligence is helping the person to render the devotional service to Krishna. Dhiyo yona prachodayat. Dhi is intelligence. Sada samudvigna diyam asadgrahat. Tat sadhu manye asuravarya dehinam sada samudvigna diyam asadgrahat. Hitvatma patam graham andhakupam vanam gatoyat harim ashrayet. This is said by Prahlad Maharaj to his father Hiranyakashipu. So Hiranyakashipu asks Prahlad Maharaj, what did you learn in your school today? Prahlad Maharaj says, oh, best among the demons. So that's sadhu manye. Asuravarya dehinam. Oh, best among the demons. What I learned is that sadhu manye, the saintly sages always say that sada samudvigna diyam asad grahat. When a living entity is accepting a temporary body, the living entity is eternal by nature. And the living entity accepting a temporary body is a situation that is not conducive for the eternal soul. And therefore, there is samudvigna dhiya. Always the intelligence is perplexed, is worried, is anxious. Why? Because asat grahat. Because graha is house and asat is untruth. So in the material world, we know that the living entity, the eternal soul, is always eternal. And when we talk about eternal, the concept of time becomes minimized. Nimeshardhakyo va vrajati nahi yatrapi samaya. Katha ganam natyam gamanam api vamshi priya sakhi. This is said in Brahma Samhita. Katha ganam. So every talk becomes a song. Natyam gamanam api. Every walk becomes the dance. That is the transcendental world, where every moment nimesh ardhakyo va vrajati nahi yatrapi samaya. The time is conspicuous by its absence in the spiritual world. Because we are talking about eternality in the spiritual world. In the material world, it's very difficult to grasp the concept of eternality. What is the reason? Because we think that we are this external vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grinanti naroparani तथा शरीराय विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि सम्याति नवानि देहि. Krishna gives the example of how the living entity is changing the body as the clothes are changed by the living entities. So, when the cloth becomes old, one gives it up. Similarly, when the body cannot be used, it is given up by the eternal soul. But in the material world, we cannot live, especially in the material conditioning. We cannot live in the concept of eternality. We can only live in the concept of eternality when we can understand who we really are. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantaram prapti tiras tatra na mohyati. Somehow or the other, if we can understand that we are actually not this external changing body, which is changing from childhood to youth to old age, but we are the Dehi, we are the proprietor of the body. And because we are the proprietor of the body is undergoing these changes. And the body is a machine. Yantra rudhani mayaya. Ishvara sarva bhutanam hriddeshe arjuna tishtati. Brahmayan sarva bhutani yantra rudhani mayaya. Krishna mentions that he is present in the heart of all the living entities. Hriddeshe arjuna tishtati. Brahmayan sarva bhutani. And Krishna is basing on the desire of the false ego. The living entity is Eirupe Brahmanda Brahmite. Brahmayan Sarva Bhutani. Yantra Rudhani Mayaya. In the machine called the body, made of material ingredients. Bhumir apo anala vayu kham mana buddhirevacha ahankaram itiyam me bhinna prakritir ashtadha. That's the separated energies of the Lord. So that is earth, water, fire, air, space. And then the subtleties keeps on increasing. Mind, intelligence, and false ego. The false ego is the subtlest in the material realm. But once we go out of the material realm, we are in the spiritual realm, and there the subtlest is apareyam itastu anyam vidhi me prakritim param jiva bhutam mahabaho yayedam dharyate jagat. Even subtler than the false ego is Jiva Bhuta. This, the eternal soul. Yayedam dharyate jagat. This is the energy. So even in the scientific world, it is an axiom now. It is a known truth that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. Energy changes forms. And Bhagavad Gita is saying exactly the same thing. The symptom of soul is energy, is consciousness. And that is the superior energy. Consciousness is the superior energy. Because it can control the other inferior energies. So yayedam dharyate jagat. So in this verse, we discussed about the first part, sarva kala kritam manye. About the kala, we said that Krishna himself is the kala, is the time. And the concept of past, present, and future exists in the material world. It does not exist in the spiritual world. In the spiritual world, there is only now, an eternal now, in relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. An eternal festival where every word is a song and every step is a dance. That is the spiritual world. So, sarvakalam kritam manye bhavatam cha yat apriyam. Bhavatam cha, for you also yat is whatever apriyam, detestable. So through the process, through the time, sometimes there are good times, sometimes there are bad times. This is it's like a curve which goes up and down. And that is the nature of this material world. Therefore, Krishna says, Sukha dukhe same kritva, labha labho jaya jayo, tatho yuddhaya yujjasva, naivam papam avapsyasi. This is, we have been talking about many of these verses many times before, but it is all transcendental. It is important to realize that it is just like in the material world, there is chewing the chewed. So Prahlad Maharaj mentions puna punas charavita charavananam. So in the material world, one is when the senses are going after the sense objects, one is trying to enjoy the same material enjoyments again and again. But what is that leading to? It is leading to attachment to body. And when there is attachment to body, one can never understand one's eternal nature. And when we are repeating these verses from transcendental scriptures, so Srila Prabhupada actually mentions, but a pious man is faithful to the Lord, for he is guided by the bona fide Brahmana, Vaishnava, following the religious principles. This is what does. Guru Sadhu Shastra, Chitete Koriye, Tinete Koriye Aikya. So it is said in the scriptures that Sadhu, Shastra, and Guru. So these are the three guiding principles in the spiritual life. And the three are saying always, all the three always say the same thing, which is based on Shastra. Yes, Shastra vidhim utsrujya vartate kamakarata, na sa siddhim avapnoti, na shantim, na param gatim. So therefore, Krishna mentions that yes, Shastra vidhim utsrujya vartate kamakarata. If someone is taking off the not talking or not acting according to the Shastra, according to the religious principles, and one is doing just whimsically whatever one wants to do, vartate kamakarata, just for the satisfaction of yad indriya pritaya apnoti. न साधु मन्ये यदात्मनोऽयम् आसन्नपि क्लेशद असदेह. So this is said by Rishabhadeva, that this he mentions about how this asannapi kleshada asadeha. So this body is full of klesha, klesho adhikarastesha. So it is so Rishabhadeva actually says that. So this is in this when we are in that yasmad brahma saukyam tvanantam. So this is नूनं प्रमत्त कुरुते विकुर्म यद इंद्रिय प्रीताय आपनोति न साधु मन्ये यद आत्मनोयम आसन अपि क्लेशद असदेह. So this is vikarma. Nunam pramatta kurute vikarma. Pramatta. One becomes mad by the interaction of the sense with the sense objects. And then, unfortunately, one starts to do the activities. Yes, Shastra Vidhi Utsrujya Vartate Kamakarata. The activities that are not in relationship with the Shastras. So it is said that na sa siddhim avapnoti na shantim na paramgatim. So na sadhu manya yadatmanoyam asan api kleshada. So sadhu and guru and shastra are saying the same thing. And what are they saying? Durlabham manusham janmam tadapi adhruvam arthadam, as stated by Prahlad Maharaj, that this human form of life is very rarely attained. Durlabham manusham janmam, and it is tadapi adhruvam arthadam. Even though it is rarely attained, unfortunately it is temporary as well. And it is a great fortune, arthadam. There is no greater fortune than getting a human form of life. It is actually said that even the demigods would look for human form of life. What is the reason? Because the heavenly planets, there is a lot of enjoyment, and there is a great risk when one is in such a state to forget the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because there is so much enjoyment, and there is no, it's not like dukkhalayam, like the material world. It's actually a sukhalayam. It's a place of enjoyment. Nandana Kanana. There is a lot of somarasa. There is so many different enjoyment, and there is no concept of janma mrityu jara vyadhi, old age disease. No. So then there becomes a huge risk that one can forget the Supreme Personality of God. Therefore, Kunti Devi actually says, Vipada santu ta shashva, tatra tatra jagadguru, bhavato darshanam yatsyat apunar bhava darshanam. She is such a pure devotee of the Lord, Kunti Devi. She is praying that if these calamities help us to see you, O Lord, then let them keep coming. Bhavato darshanam yatsyat apunar bhava darshanam. Because these calamities are temporary, but bhava darshanam is a very huge calamity. Bhava is this material world. Being in this material world. Why is it a huge calamity? Because punarapi jananam punarapi maranam. Punarapi janani jatare shayanam. Iha sansare bahudustare kripaya pare pahi murare. As Shankaracharya says in Bhaja Govindam. In this material world, person is taking birth after birth. Taking birth, dying, taking birth, dying, taking birth, dying. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. And punarapi janani jatare shayanam. Being in the womb of one mother, being in the womb of another mother. Continuous. So therefore, Kunti Devi is actually saying that Bhavato darshanam yat syat apunar bhava darshanam. This is the state of the pure devotees of the Lord. Tattenu kampam susamikshamaano bhunjanam evatma kritam vipakam hridvag vapurbhir vidadhan namaste jivet yo mukti pade sadaya bhak. So this is the state of the pure devotees of the Lord, that they consider everything as a mercy of the Lord. Anukampa. So Anukampa is an extreme mercy coming from the Lord, directly from the Lord. Bhunjanam ev atma kritam vipakam hridvag vapurbhir vidadhan namaste jivete yo mukti pade sadaya bhak. Who is actually the inheritor of liberation? Hridvag vapurbhir vidadhan namaste. Through the heart, through the speech, through the body, one is constantly glorifying the Lord, whatever be the situation. Whether it is palatable to the senses or whether it is unpalatable to the senses, it does not matter. If it is generally in the material world, when one is attached to the material enjoyments, then the remembrance of the Lord is in terms of getting those material enjoyments. Therefore, Krishna mentions Chaturvidha bhajante mam jana sukritino Arjuna arto jignasur artharthi jnani cha bharata. So there is a person in distress, arto. There is a person jignasu who is inquisitive, artharthi who wants wealth, and finally jnani, the person in knowledge. So our challenge is to get into the category of bhakti actually. Even greater than jnana is bhakti. Because jnanvan mam prapadyate. Bahunam janmanam mante jnanvan mam prapadyate. What is the culmination of knowledge? It is devotional service. When knowledge comes to the top, there is no more knowledge to be attained. Then it is surrender. Next step is surrender. Vasudeva sarvamiti sa mahatma sudurlabha. That everything is Lord's. Andantarastam paramanu chayantarastam. The whole Brahmanda is, the whole universe is controlled by the Lord, and He's there in every nucleus as well. This is the understanding of the Vasudeva Sarvamiti Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. Such a great soul is very rare. And this is the discussion between those two Mahatmas here. The Mahatma Yudhishthira, who is asking the questions, and Mahatma Bhishmadeva, who is talking in this verse. So he says that Sapalo Yad Vashe Loko Vayor Iva Ganavali. Under whose control everyone in every planet is carried, just as the clouds are carried by the wind. This is the understanding that is. So The main takeaways that we can see from this verse is how time is controlling. Time is the greatest controller in this material universe. And the controller of time is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna himself. So once we surrender onto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we understand the intricacies of time. That the time is eternal now in the spiritual world. Iha yasya harer dasya dasye karmana manasa gira nikilasva api avasthasu jivan mukta sa uchyate. So even while remaining in this universe, harer dasya, if one can become eternal, if one can understand one's original relationship as eternal servant of the Lord, Jivere Swarupaya Krishnera Nityadas, and one engages karmana, iha yasya harer dasya, karmana manasa gira. Through the activities, karmana manasa through mind, and gira through the body, nikilasva api avasthasu jivan mukta sauchyate. Even though remaining in this material world, one can become liberated from this material world. When we can understand these discussions between the Mahatmas that are stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, then that is possible. With this can conclude the discussion on this verse. Sarva kala kritam manye bhavatam cha yad apriyam sapalo yad vashe loko vayur iva ghanavali. In my opinion, this is all due to inevitable time, under whose control everyone in every planet is carried, just as the clouds are carried by the wind. It's a very great example given here. How clouds are getting carried by the wind. So similarly, the time is carrying the whole universe actually, which includes millions and billions of planets. Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka. That is the name given to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is a controller of innumerable universes. So therefore, when one can surrender onto the Lord, then the time loses its impact and everything becomes blissful. Thank you very much for allowing me to serve. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. See a comment from Sri Rupa Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu, for engaging us in the reality of Krishna consciousness. We humbly ask you to please think favorably of us so we may experience Krishna consciousness like you do. And all our words may be songs and our steps, all be a dance and every moment be a festival in relation with Krishna, as you so nicely explained, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, we are indebted to you for all your classes here. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhu, for allowing me to serve. I think it is, everything happens as we discussed in the verse. Somehow or the other, if we can become the instrument of the Lord. Actually, personally, I don't think I am qualified to actually be an instrument of the Lord as well. But he is costlessly merciful, so somehow or the other, he tries to make us all his instruments. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.